The story of my Gemini twin, the cookout at Lake Merritt. My family friends invited me to a cookout celebration that following Tuesday at Lake Merritt. I offered to teach a yoga practice in the park as sort of my gratitude offering and to show my friends and whoever else wanted to join in what I was learning at my yoga intensive. It was a gorgeous day, perfect for an outdoor yoga practice. While the rest of the family started their food prep, me and my friend Brenda and her younger sister Cicely set up our mats, and they brought a few more of their friends over to join us. A few other people joined in as we were practicing, and a few other people just hung out and watched us. A group of young dudes around our age, Brenda and I were both 22 at the time, showed up partway through to watch us and hung out until we were finished. As we were rolling up our mats, one of the dudes walks up to me and says, "Imagine seeing a white girl teaching yoga to a bunch of black folks on Juneteenth. That is hilarious." And flashes me a megawatt smile. Thanks to my garbage eyesight, I couldn't tell if he was cute or not, but I said what I usually say under those circumstances. "White girl, what makes you say that?" And that was the start of a conversation that would last over the entire time I was there that summer. We get to talking, and as he gets closer to me, I can see that he is very attractive. So our talking quickly turns to flirting, and by the time Brenda walked over to see what was going on, I was already giving him the phone number at the place where I was staying. Brenda didn't seem too impressed. She gave him a kind of hard look, looked over at his friends, and just kind of went, "Hmm." As he walked back to his friends, Brenda asks me, "Who was that skinny fool?" I told her the name that he told me. She repeats it and said, "What kind of name is that?" I laughed because I actually knew the origin without him having to tell me. And Brenda obviously had no clue. I didn't want to make her feel dumb. Later, after the festivities were well underway, we ran into that same group of dudes once again. I didn't recognize the performers on stage, but he did, and that started another conversation. He told me about Turnout Tuesdays and asked me to come the following Tuesday to watch them perform. That's when he told us that he and his friends were rappers. Brenda's eye roll was epic. She tugged on my arm and says, "Let's get out of here." As we're walking away, the dude shouts back at me, "I'm going to call you later." Brenda rolls her eyes again. "He's not calling you, girl," she says to me. But he did call me the next day while I was training at my intensive. He left a message to meet up with him later that afternoon, which I did. We ended up hanging out for the rest of the day and then well into the evening before my responsible brain kicked in and I headed back to Piedmont. As I was riding the BART back home, I came to the realization that I was developing a summer love kind of crush on this dude. And I had a boyfriend back home.